Hey, this video is for you if you're not one of those who camp out at Apple stores for the latest iPhone. Top 10 Best Android Phones in 2022. Number 10. Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4. No, it didn't shrink. The Galaxy Z Flip 4 is foldable, so you can carry it around in any pocket. Besides being flexible, it has a 6.7-inch AMO LED screen with a high 2640 by 1080 pixel resolution that provides excellent smoothness to images. It packs a powerful 8GB of RAM that matches the internal storage of up to 512GB. All this is powered by a fabulous Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor, which is probably the most powerful mobile processor in 2022. Wow! About its cameras, it has two rear ones. One is wide-angle and the other is ultra-wide-angle. Both are 12 megapixels, and not to mention the selfie camera that is 10 megapixels. Its battery provides high performance of up to 8 hours and 33 minutes with the Galaxy Z Flip 4 at full power. This folding gem can be yours for $990. Of course, before you buy it, keep in mind that the screen has a somewhat prominent crease, so consider whether you're okay with it or not. That's all. Number 9. OnePlus 10T. This phone is madly fast, not only for its super fast battery charging, but its 16GB of RAM. That's what I call speed. It has up to 256GB of internal storage, so you can save your favorite series to play them on its beautiful 6.7-inch AMO LED screen with 2410 by 1080 pixels. What processor could power this excellent performance? Obviously the Snapdragon Plus Gen 1 with Android 12 operating system and Oxygen OS 13. Awesome! The OnePlus 10T features 3 rear cameras. The main one is 50 megapixels. The second is an 8 megapixel wide angle, and the third is a 2 megapixel macro. These last two cameras could be better. Even so, you can record 4K video with this cell phone. Wow! And about the front camera, this is 16 megapixels. Its battery can last up to 11 hours and 22 minutes. How much for this beauty? Well, $650. Fair enough. Number 8. Asus ROG Phone 6. This is the best gaming phone in the world. The Asus ROG Phone 6 has an AMO LED screen with a full HD plus 2448 by 1080 pixel resolution for spectacularly smooth graphics. Covered with Gorilla Glass Victus for maximum resistance to falls. You can play the most demanding games with its powerful 18GB of RAM and store a bunch of them on its 512GB with NTFS external hard drive support. What's the processor? Well, it's the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 with the Android 12 operating system and ROG UI. As for the cameras, it has 3 on the back. The main one is 50 megapixels, the second is 13 megapixels and a wide angle, and the third is 5 megapixels and a macro. Altogether, it can record 8K videos. Amazing! Its selfie camera is 12 megapixels. But the strength of this cell phone is gaming, so its battery lasts 15 hours and 30 minutes, and it has a fast charge. Of course, this genius is expensive, priced at $1,100. Not for everybody. Number 7. Xiaomi 12 Pro. This is Xiaomi's best creation yet, and you know what? It costs only $600. Its AMO LED screen is 7.63 inches with a 3300 by 1440 pixel resolution, so it has the highest resolution so far on the list. Plus, it has a Gorilla Glass Victus anti-fall cover. Its processor is a Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 with an Android 12 MIUI 13 operating system. It comes with 12GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage, which is decent. Now, it has 3 rear cameras that are 50 megapixels, and these are the main one, a wide angle, and a telephoto lens. How incredible! And its selfie camera is also powerful, as it's 32 megapixels. Its battery has fast and wireless charging and lasts up to 1 day and 10 hours. However, it has an improvable feature. The optical zoom is limited and it doesn't record in 4K. Still, it's a very interesting proposal, don't you think? Number 6. Samsung Galaxy S22. Compact and affordable. For $690, The Galaxy S22 gives you incredible performance. Its processor is the revolutionary Samsung Exynos 2200, which is perhaps the second best mobile processor today, and was specially designed to provide exceptional graphic power that, in combination with the Android 12 operating system with One UI 4.1, provides an interface that's hard to beat. All this is to take full advantage of its relatively small yet powerful 6.1-inch AMO LED screen with 2340 by 1080 pixels. The Galaxy S22 has 8GB RAM, which gives it decent performance, and up to 256GB of internal storage. It's time to talk about its cameras, which are three. The main one is 50 megapixels, the wide angle is 12 megapixels, and a 3x zoom that is 10 megapixels. Its selfie camera is 10 megapixels. Its battery lasts 12 hours and 23 minutes and has fast charging. This is a complete solution for those looking for something small. Number 5. Google Pixel 6. Suppose there's a processor that can compete with the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. In that case, that is the Google Tensor, which offers a high-quality interface and is quite agile, even being superior to the Snapdragon in these two sections. The Tensor and the Android 12 operating system provide excellent performance to the Google Pixel 6. This compact cell phone has a 6.4-inch AMO LED screen with a full HD plus 2400 by 1080 pixel resolution and anti-fall Gorilla Glass Victus. Regarding its cameras, it has two rear ones. The main one is 50 megapixels and the angular one is 12 megapixels, which are pretty good, but it also has an 8 megapixel front camera that is okay. Its battery can give you up to 8 hours and 13 minutes with the options of fast charging and wireless charging. It has 8GB of RAM and up to 256GB of internal storage. Do you know what the most impressive thing is? You can get this phone starting at $590. Number 4. Realme GT2. This mobile phone has impressive performance with an even more affordable price than the previous ones. The Realme GT2 has a 6.62-inch AMO LED screen, an excellent 2400 by 1080 pixel resolution, and a Gorilla Glass 5. Now, a shaky characteristic is that its processor is a Snapdragon 888, the immediate version before the 8 Plus Gen 1. So it's pretty good yet a bit out of date. It comes with the Android 12 operating system that makes up for the processor. It has 12GB of RAM and up to 256GB of internal storage. Its main camera is 50 megapixels, which is excellent, but the wide angle is 8 megapixels and the macro is 2 megapixels. So they could improve. Its 16 megapixel selfie camera is fine though. Finally, its battery lasts up to 16 hours and has fast charging. How much for this phone? $510. Cheap, don't you think? Number 3. Google Pixel 6 Pro. If it's the ultimate Android experience you're after, you should probably buy a Google Pixel 6 Pro, the older brother of number 5. What makes this mobile so great is that it can take full advantage of its Google Tensor processor with the Android 12 operating system. What does this mean? It means the Android system has never felt so smooth and the cameras have an incredible performance. It has 12GB of RAM and up to 512GB of internal storage. The 6.71-inch AMO LED screen with 1440 by 3120 resolution displays everything fantastically. As for its cameras, it has three rear ones. The main 50-megapixel one, a 48-megapixel telephoto lens, and a 4x 12-megapixel zoom lens. The selfie camera is 11.11 megapixels. Fabulous! Its only Achilles heel would be its battery, which lasts 7 hours and 49 minutes at full power. This gem can be yours for $899. Number 2. OnePlus 10 Pro. When the OnePlus 10 Pro hit the market, it blew up the internet. How can such a premium phone cost $749? Its three rear cameras are luxurious. The main one is 48 megapixels with OIS optical stabilization. Its wide angle is 50 megapixels, and the 3.3x optical zoom is 8 megapixels. Plus, its 32 megapixel selfie camera is also great. Its processor is the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 with Color OS 12.1 operating system. What is that? Well, it's based on Android 12, so it's basically the same. Its screen is 6.7-inch AMOLED with a 3216 by 1440 resolution and Gorilla Glass Victus. It has 12 GB of RAM, so it's fast, and up to 256 GB of internal storage that could improve. Its battery lasts 11 hours and 52 minutes at full power and has fast and wireless charging. The OnePlus 10 Pro is simply fascinating. So far, we have seen mind-blowing mobile phones, but you really think you've seen them all? Well, no, you haven't. Number 1. Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. This mobile phone is so good that there's nothing else to add, and it's the older brother of number 6. It has 4 rear cameras. The main one is 108 megapixels. The second one is a 12 megapixel wide angle. It features 2 zoom lenses, one is 3x, 10 megapixels, and the other is 10x, 10 megapixels. Also, its selfie camera is 40 megapixels. Its 6.8-inch AMOLED screen has a 3080 by 1440 pixel resolution. This cell phone is powered by Exynos 2200 processor, which works great with the Android 12 operating system and provides impressive graphics. You can also find it with the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 for greater performance. It has 12 GB of RAM and up to 1 TB of internal storage. So this is the highest on the list without expanding it. The battery lasts 10 hours and 18 minutes and has fast and wireless charging. Is there something wrong with this phone? Well, it's kind of expensive. It costs $1,150. But if you can buy it, the sky will be the limit. Do you agree with this selection of Android phones? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, like it and subscribe to see more content like this. I have many more videos about technology on my channel. Check it out. Until next time.